This is Nightline.
Tonight, instant abs, just in time for those New Year's resolutions. Men going from dad bod to beach bod by taking a six-pack shortcut.
When pool season rolls around, you're just kind of ready to go, even though you're living life like a normal person.
Can you really say goodbye to sit-ups?
Why would you look basic when you can look amazing?
Can you tell who got shredded the old-fashioned way and who went under the knife? Plus, sign of the times. One woman's bold steps to find the one.
I'm looking for love, and I'm trying to find it alongside of one of the San Francisco Bay Area's busiest highways.
A modern take on finding a mate.
This is something I never thought I would do.
Thousands of responses from all over. Could her future husband be in her inbox?
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight as we enjoy this holiday season and all the overindulging that often comes with it. This idea that sounds too good to be true, men saying they've taken a shortcut to get sculpted, trading in their dad bods for a beach bod. But just because these transformations don't require working out doesn't mean they're easy or cheap. Here's Nightline's Ashin Singh with another look.
A six-pack for the summer, overnight abs, instant bulk, and a cut physique. Some men are trying to get shredded quick.
I don't think there should be any stigma to self-improvement.
I have high expectations for myself. Why would you look basic when you can look amazing?
In the past, abs like that might take cutting carbs out year-round and never leaving the gym. But these guys, and many others, are using plastic surgery as their secret weapon.
There's no idea that a woman needs to have something wrong with her in order to do it. Well, is there any reason that should be different for men?
Some people call it just abdominal etching, some people call it abdominal sculpting, some people call it 3D liposuction. There are a lot of different names for it, but the most important thing is you need to go to a doctor that does a lot of this, a doctor that's a member of the Aesthetic Society.
Fat is removed from one part of the body to make the body appear more muscular, or it's placed in another position to make that area look more muscular.
At what point were you like, I want to talk about this?
If I have this conviction that, you know, there's this norm out there that is unfair, why not be true to myself and let others know how I feel? If it fits me in the shoulders, then it's not gonna fit me in the waist.
Zach Michelson is a busy father of two who works in tech. He also has a modeling hobby. You may have seen him on the cover of romance novels like $1 Billion Vow and One Hot Cowboy Wedding, or in underwear ads. He said he's found a way to take his body to the next level with less of a demand on himself.
Normally you think, oh, you're gonna have to get down to 5 or 6 or 7% body fat to, you know, to really have good abs.
Shredded.
Yeah, but it's not, you know, a comfortable place to stay.
And it's hard to maintain.
And it's hard to maintain, and it requires, you know, particular lifestyle.
What did you want to change about yourself, if anything?
I kind of got sold on this idea that we probably naturally have about the right amount of body fat if you're staying in shape. It just isn't necessarily in the places that you want it to be.
So just before his 40th birthday, Zach took a leap of faith and made an appointment with Dr. Douglas Steinbreck, who removed fat from Zach's midsection and sculpted his upper body.
There's an old-fashioned liposuction when your Aunt Susie had a little bit of fat that was removed from her tummy, but I don't throw that fat away. I put it up into their shoulders, up in their chests, up into their traps, or maybe in their glutes to make a more athletic final result.
Dr. Steinbreck says there's an added benefit to this technique. Banking fat cells into desired places directs future fat stores to those areas.
The carbs and the calories now will go through your bloodstream and find new areas, so you can have that ice cream and your shoulders get wider, you get more sexy up in your chest, and your traps pop, and it's less likely to go into those undesired areas. And it really, really works.
When pool season rolls around, you're just kind of ready to go, even though you're living life like a normal person.
It's been 5 years since Zach had his procedure. He's been candid with his social media followers about his plastic surgery.
So we can see the body bank or lipocell transfer can make those areas pop.
Did you receive any blowback?
I did not receive any criticism or trolling or any of that. I did get quite a number of people who were were interested, who were considering self-improvement for themselves.
Self-improvement is normal. We all want to get better. I think it's important to, as a physician, say that it's okay to get things done that affirm how you feel.
Hello everyone, my name is Chi.
For 37-year-old Chi Tang, if he wants a nip and a tuck, nothing can get in the way. Not family and friends.
A lot of my family members were stopping me like, you don't need this, you don't need that, but you know, it's not about you, it's about me.
And not any stereotype that plastic surgery isn't for men.
Well, I would say I got my look from the gym, the kitchen, and the doctor.
Tang, who owns his own salon, says he dropped over 14 grand a few years ago to have abdominal liposuction, 360 chest, bicep, tricep, and back lipo.
And what was the type of look you were hoping for?
I want a six pack, but I don't think I got a six pack. I just got a lot leaner. So overall, I'm still pretty happy with the decision that I went. But one thing, I wish I didn't let him lipo my chest. The minute I got out from the surgery, when I touched my chest, it's like, whoa.
It went down.
It went down, so now when I do bench press, I have to lift a lot more to create the same volume. So that's one thing I regret.
If your goal is perfection, that's not a realistic goal. And so you have to sit down and understand what can and can't be done and the possible risks that come with those procedures before you make your final decision.
Ab etching or ab sculpting is a minimally invasive procedure, but it's typically done under anesthesia. And with any medical procedure, there are risks.
The procedure itself can come with the risk of infection, and that can lead that person to needing additional procedures within a course come with more harm, which is why it's so important that when you're talking to a provider or a doctor about these procedures, you want to make sure that that doctor is a board-certified cosmetic surgeon before you begin that discussion.
Across the jawline.
Zach's experience with ab etching was so positive that he says he's now more open to other cosmetic enhancements. Today, he's getting filler with Dr. Steinbreck.
And this is the real magic, where just a little bit in that outer brow.
Your message for the world, it feels like, not only is it okay for men to care about how they look, it's okay for them to do something about it.
And you don't need to be vain, right? You don't need to be obsessed with your looks. If I can make it better, then great. Society is changing.
Just call me old-fashioned. Our thanks to Ashen. Up next, meet the woman who turned her epic frustration at the dating app world into an audacious plan to find the man of her dreams. Welcome back. Dating apps are everywhere, and it seems like just about every single person is on them. But some users say all those choices make meeting the one even harder. You're about to meet a woman who decided to go wide with a plan to find Mr. Right. If he's out there looking for a sign, she's got 8 of them. Here's ABC's Jacqueline Lee.
Lisa Catalano is looking for love.
I really do want to find somebody who I'm compatible with. I'm searching for the love of my life.
She's tried all the apps, the endless swiping, with one dead end after another. But now, at age 42,
I don't understand what's going on, but I figured it's time for a bold move.
She's taking a drastic step.
This is something I never thought I would do, and I can't believe any of this is happening right now.
Going old school and buying ad space on multiple digital billboards scattered throughout San Francisco Bay Area highways.
What has been the strangest part of this whole thing?
It is really strange seeing myself up on a billboard. All right, yay, we saw it.
The billboards driving traffic to her own website, Marry Lisa, where potential suitors can apply to date her. Her quest for love going viral.
She was frustrated with the apps, so she decided to think bigger. Why do you think this struck such a nerve?
I think that it really touches upon the frustration that a lot of people have with trying to date right now. Dating is hard.
More than 3,000 applications pouring in from around the world.
These are some of the applications I've gotten in.
This is so exciting.
And this is all within the last 9 or so days, 9-10 days. I've lost track at this point. And I'm going to go through everything manually. It is going to take a while, but I'm going to do the best I can.
Look, I think courage favors the bold in life, and all the more power to her if she is making dating such a conscious choice.
Lisa's plight, not uncommon these days. The modern dating scene is not working out for many singles.
Have you guys ever seen a hot single guy in Atlanta? Same.
I am back on Hinge, and I do see what y'all mean.
Between all the swipes, likes, double taps, and DMs, almost 80% of singles say they experience some degree of emotional, mental, or physical exhaustion from dating apps.
Fatigued is probably a really good word.
It's just so hectic right now, and it's really hard to find a genuine connection.
The good side of dating apps is there's so many more people. The underbelly of that is there's so many more people that can potentially say no to us or ghost us. So every advantage has its disadvantage.
Lisa shared that she was engaged in her 30s, but tragically, her fiance passed away from a terminal illness.
To have that kind of tragedy, what was that like for you? How did you get through it?
It's difficult. It's really difficult to lose somebody, especially somebody that close. But I was motivated to start dating again because I do want to try to start a family.
Hopping back into dating was a challenge. Apps like Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder were new to her. So was the phenomenon of ghosting.
He chose that easy way out. He chose to just ghost you and never respond.
I had dozens and dozens and dozens of matches on all these different apps, and the conversations either just completely fizzled out after a few little back and forth notes, or most of the time, no conversation at all.
Fed up, Lisa says it was time to take a bold step.
This is the website.
This is the website.
You did a good job. It looks good.
Thank you. I do have, a section about myself. We have the menu page here. There's fast facts, who I'm looking for, videos, why the website.
Her criteria laid out clearly.
And I'm asking for their religious beliefs, political affiliation, education, and then I have a lot of drop downs that are just yes and no. I'm looking for 35 to 45 with flexibility a year or two on either end, and I feel like that's a pretty comfortable range for me. I'm getting men as young as 19 and as old as 78.
But what about events? You asked, I listened.
With more singles like Lisa ditching the apps, they're thinking out of the box, turning to niche events to meet like-minded people. Good job! Like running clubs.
Last time there were 30 people there, and look how many people there are now.
Or a pizza tour.
I'm really prioritizing in-person connections, kind of just meeting people by chance.
If you want to go out and get off the dating apps and do something different, think about things that you actually like to do, are good at, or bring you joy. For example, so many of my clients now are deciding they want to play pickleball.
3, 2, 1, here we go.
Pickleball may be one of the hottest new sports, but it's also become a hot new dating scene.
We just want you to get on the court, because the more you get out there, the more likely you are to meet your person.
Colorado resident Annalise Niebauer is bringing romance to the pickleball courts with her new app called Pickle Match.
We have 1,200 people between the downloads and the wait list. At the events, we do something called pickleball speed dating. It's this fast-paced rotation where you end up playing with 5, 6 different people throughout the course of the night.
The fun on the court helps take away some of the pressures of dating.
And then at the end of the night, especially at our single events, I love watching people exchange numbers. That gives me so much joy.
Love is coming to you. It's a when, not an if. All you have to do is continue to date to find this person.
Lisa is confident her true love is out there.
Have you thought about that? Your future husband might be sitting in your inbox right now.
Yeah, it's really exciting to think about. It's really exciting to think about, yeah.
10 years from now, paint me a picture of what your life will look like.
Married, young kids, going to Giants games during baseball season.
Our thanks to Jacqueline. We'll be right back. And finally tonight, as this year draws to a close, we thank you for staying up with us and pull back the curtain on some of the faces making the magic happen behind the scenes. Here at Nightline, this is our family.